Back in the 1970s, a bright radio programmer somewhere got an idea he called Two for Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, he played two songs by each artist back to back all day. Two for Tuesdays. It caught on, especially with rock stations. Pretty soon, the idea had spread across formats and across the U.S., and every market had at least one station promoting Two for Tuesdays. Here's how to do that thing with Music One. What I have just done is clone one of my format clocks. And now I'm going to make every second category on the clock a Song from Search item. So I right-click on the category name, and I select Properties, and I change the item type to Song from Search. The link type will be Artist, and the alignment will be Previous Song. So when a Beatles song happens to schedule in the Oldies category here at the top of the hour, it'll be followed by another Beatles song. And I can select which categories I want to have Music One select from. I'm selecting the Primary Gold, Oldies, Classics, and my Legends category. So now Music One can only look to those four to get something to match the artist that schedules directly before the slot. To make this clock build a little quicker, I'm going to right-click on the Song from Search item, copy it, and then paste it after every other category around the clock. So put the pointer over the top of the next category, right-click and paste. And then scoot on down, another category, right-click and paste. As I do this, the clock is becoming much over-scheduled, so I'll cut the unnecessary content and get the clock's expected time to be just a bit more than 60 minutes. Next thing is to create a day format for Tuesday and insert my clock into the hours where I want to use it. So I will clone my day format and name it 2 for Tuesday. And then I select the hours, 6 a.m. through 7 p.m., as that will be my time frame for doing this thing, and I drop that clock into those hours. Let's see how it runs. Start a new schedule and select my new Tuesday day format, and that loads up. And now I'm going to click to the 6 a.m. hour just to be sure that I selected the right clock lineup. Yes, I did. And let's go. I am going to have to turn off a couple of rules to do this. First one here is a female run rule. I normally have ruled out 2 female songs back to back. And there's a Brenda Lee song there at the top of the hour. And the next slot, of course, has to be another Brenda Lee song. I can select one of the choices myself, double-click and drop it in, but I'm going to run into this all day. The other rule that'll be a problem is artist separation, which is to be ignored on this 2-in-a-row day, of course. So up to rules enforcement, and I will uncheck both the gender run rule and also the artist separation rule. Those two turned off, away we go again, and it is done. The schedule's finished. Let's take a look at the 7 a.m. hour, say, and we see we've got 2 in a row by Jerry Lee and Pam Tillis and Waylon and the Eli Young Band, but there are some unscheduled slots here. Now, I'm playing only one song by Casey Musgraves and one by Joe Walsh, one by Cat Edmondson. So M1 literally had nothing to choose from in these slots, and it's not going to schedule those songs twice back to back. So when you do this, you'll want to make allowances and be sure that you're going to only be scheduling artists whom you are playing a lot of songs by. That's it.